강자예요. 모르겠어요? 자폐인이니까 우영우가 약자라는 거 그거 다 착각이에요.
I disagree.
I cannot understand why he's thinking that way.
Do you want to talk about it?
행복동과 소덕동을 지나는 모습은 여기. 잠시만요. 저거는 마을 한가운데를 관통하고 있는데 노선은 첫대로 짜는 게 어디 있습니까? 예? 경에도 건설공고에서 나왔습니다. 주민설명회를 통해서 후속 명령을 할 수 없습니다. 소덕동 이장 최한수요. 지금까지 경기도가 지하철 10호선 짓는다고 소덕동 토막에 수십 바구니 내쳤고 서울시는 또 서울 사람들 쓰레기 수거장을 소덕동에 지어놨어요. 이제 또 땅을 내놓으라고요. 그만 좀 하십시다. 소덕동 사람들 많이 묵었다 아닙니까?
These are very tough.
노선을 이렇게 정해놓은 거는 우리나라 마을을 떠나라는 얘기입니다.
혹시 보상금 관련해서 경해도나 동방 쪽에 얘기해 보셨습니까?
소덕동은 그린벨트 지역이라 주변에 비해 공시지가가 많이 쌉니다.
수임 결정하기 전에 사건 조사부터 해봐도 되겠습니까?
대신 빠른 결정 부탁드리겠습니다. 뭐냐 저기 사비
유압식 굴착기
포크레인이요.
Excavator.
포크레인이 우리 마을을 덮칠 날이 멀지 않았습니다.
이길 가능성이 적은 소송에 너무나 긴 시간과 에너지를 쓰시게 될까?
내가 이런 얘기까지 안 하려고 했는데 내가 좀 삽니다.
네?
우리 이장님 알고 보면 대단한 재력가세요. 이 소송 뭐라 그러지?
계란은 한 바구니에 담지 마라.
아니
계란으로 바위치기.
그래요. 계란으로 바위치기라는 거 압니다. 수입료는 얼마든지 드릴 테니까 제발 계란 편에 서주세요. 예? 우리 이 얘기 소덕동에 가서 마저 할까요? 여기서 차로 1시간인 것 같아요.
아니요, 저희가 다음 일정이 있어서 그걸 좀 보고 와야겠네요.
Come. It's not so far. Come.
I can think about a lot of people like that. They are very sweet.
It's very close. Just an hour away.
Just have a tea, that's it. Just eat dinner. Just stay here one more day.
우리
왜?
준호가 최수연 변호사 좋아하는 거 맞지 않아요?
Oh, okay. She's thinking.
저와 자리를 바꾸겠습니까?
Aww.
선남선녀가 나란히 앉는 게 좋겠습니다.
네?
뭐?
우영우 변호사가 뭘 좀 안 해.
It's so funny how to do people face.
저기 저 빨간 깃발들
Poor
보이시죠?
guy.
마을이 참 아름답습니다.
마을도 아름답지만 여기 사는 사람들은 더 이뻐요. 저기 저 소덕동 김장훈이 있네.
Korean star whose name
기영시에
is
사는
Kim
부류들
Jang-un,
나눠주라고요.
who like donate a lot for the society.
가실까요?
Sentimental values. It's not much for others, but for some,
이번에
it
혹시
means a
손흥민인가요?
lot.
뭐죠? 우승까지는 못했지만 4강엔 진출했어요. 그 주역이 바로 나오시는
Look at my mom. She already forgotten the word. What was it?
제가 사인해드려. 인사했으면 됐어. 들어가.
소덕동에는 인물이 참 많네요.
대사님.
So this is rural areas.
변호사님들이시구나. 소덕동에는 공중목욕탕이 없어요. 그래서 한 달에 한 번 우리 테라타 분회장님이 마을 어르신들 싹 다 모시고 옆 동네 목욕탕에 다녀오십니다. 가서 할머니들 등도 밀어드리고 목욕 후에는 설렁탕도 대접해 주시고요. 매달 그렇게 시간 내고 마음 내기가 쉽습니까? 분녀 회장님이 테레사 씨니까 가능한 거지. 말이야. 소덕동 잘 좀 부탁합니다. 잘 좀 봐주세요. 잘 좀 부탁합니다.
아니, 그럼 이장님이랑 위원장님도 별명이 있습니까?
나는 소덕동 이건희. 내가 좀 산다고.
이건희 삼성.
아니 그럼 위원장님은요?
저는 소덕동 장동건입니다.
네?
Very famous guy too. Hence.
왜 그렇게 놀랍니까? 이제 마을 조망을 좀 해볼까요? 저 언덕배기 팽나무 아래까지 걸어갑시다.
와.
소독동 천연기념물이에요?
실제 천연기념물로 지정된 건가요?
아니요. 혹시나 싶어서 도청에 문의한 적이 있어요. 전문가들이 나와서 보더니 천연기념물 될 정도까지는 아니래.
아쉽네요.
무관이면 어떻습니까? 소독동 사람 중에 어린 시절 저 나무 타고 앉는 사람이 없고 기쁜 날 저 나무 아래서 잔치 한번 앉는 사람이 없고 간절할 때 기도 한번 안 한 사람이 없어요. 감도 하나 못 썼지만은 우리 마을 든든하게 지켜준 뭐라 그러지 그거?
소식.
백나무?
당산나무입니다. 뭐 행복노트로 서면은 저 친구도 전려 나가겠지만
I feel already connected.
이제
It's hard industrialization. You go to Dubai, you see all those skyscrapers.
변호사님 괜찮으세요?
네.
옷이 찢어졌네요. 저 우선 이거라도 좀 걸치세요.
I always wonder the difficulty in connection. That tree looks very beautiful. I don't know.
아이 이쪽으로 앉으세요. 이쪽 시원하게 식혜 한 잔씩들 하세요.
It's in 찜질방 in Korea.
Yes.
근데 저분은 누구신지.
소독동 누진방 소독동 최고의 인재입니다. 이 친구 저기도 종 다녀요. 자 저기 좀 보세요. 사실 종이에 적힌 숫자를만 놓고 보면 소독동은 참 초라한 동네예요. 주민수도 작고 땅값도 싸니까요. 근데 직접 와서 보면 그렇지가 않거든. 보호수도 못 되는 주제에 이 팽나무는 또 얼마나 멋집니까? 이게 막 사라져버려도 괜찮은 그런 동네는 아니란 말입니다.
행복로에 관한 모든 걸 알아야 돼. 준호 씨가 내 방에 색반자를 갖다 놨다고 했으니까.
You like the town?
이게 다 행복로 관련 자료들이에요? 금방은 다 못 보겠습니다.
파이팅!
Go team! Do you see how focused she is? There's just something to that I
모르는 거야? 모르는
admire.
척 하는 거야? 내가 보기엔 준호 씨가 너 좋아하는 것 같은데? 아, 그거 아닌 것 같아. 내가 물어봤어. 뭐라고 물어봤는데?
But he was just playing.
준호는 우영우를 좋아한다.
He was
사실입니까?
playing the director then.
But you have to talk straight.
시조를 했네. 준호 씨는 뭘 했는데? 그 문제에 대해 직접적으로 언급하길 피했어. 너 무슨 재판하냐?
See?
사랑의 재판이야?
Exactly. But she didn't get
명확한
that.
대답을 하지 않고
She
말을
didn't. She
조였어.
didn't get that. You see?
당연하지. 이준호는 우영우를 좋아한다. 사실입니까? 네, 그것은 틀리면 사실입니다. 그러냐? 너는 준호 씨 좋아? 쉽지 않아.
It's not easy. See?
누군가 나를 좋아하는 건 쉽지 않아.
I knew
어?
it.
너는 선녀지만 나는 자폐인이잖아.
No, you're beautiful.
But you see that connection, babe? It's tough for her.
너는 그런 약해 빠진 소리 하지 마.
Yes.
쉽지 않게 뭐가 쉽지 않아.
So what?
Babe, can I pause?
Yeah.
This is the same thing. You know, at first we were laughing, but for her is black and white. She figured, okay, maybe this is the technique I can use to know whether someone likes me or not. I'm gonna use that technique to ask him. For her, it was real. But for him, he figured it's kind of tough. I want to say yes, but since we're playing director, I'm gonna say as a director, no. But that response for her was real.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to have that flexibility to control your emotion and to be deceitful or conniving in a good way or in a loving way. It doesn't come easy for people with autism. So I think for autistic people, helping them grow rather than yelling like the way that woman was. Oh, don't think like that. No. You don't speak to them like that. Their mind is not on that same wavelength. So she getting frustrated, really wanting that guy, you know, out of frustration, she's taking it out on her. Even I make mistakes sometimes, right, where I'm forward. But the fact that she can say it's not easy for me, that is high functioning. Most autistic people will not even say that. So the director is trying to make a point for that.
Right. So yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see.
You know, thinking sometimes when you get frustrated, remind yourself they don't connect as I do, and just bring them into this world, bring them into into the language that you understand. It's a tough.
But when you think about keep like autism, it's like a word for you.
You say war or word?
wall, like a wall.
A wall.
Wall,
A wall,
something
okay.
like holding you down. Because, you know, love is tough for everybody. But if you keep thinking about your spectrum, you're gonna make your life hard. I mean, it's hard for everybody.
But babe, you are thinking, if you keep thinking about your spectrum, you are thinking. Do you understand? Normally, you would not get an autistic person telling you that. They just are. You have to understand. It's just like sometimes when I'm doing, I remind myself. It doesn't make sense in your head. Why? It is because. You tell me, but that is what the director is showing there.
Yeah.
And that is what I am connecting.
I mean, I get it. But a lot of time, that time, I'm like, oh, why he's doing this? Because of that. Okay, calm down. But, like, if I look back that time, he's just a little boy. I mean, it can be mistake.
And he can't help it. He can't help it. This thing it can be difficult without patience.
I mean, what I want to say is, a lot of time we just have the title like autism. So we think because of this, it's hard.
I understand what you mean. That's where I focus on the skills part. You have to have extraordinary love.
Yes.
I think there has to be a space where we can all grow and coexist together. Let's continue.
그러니까 우영우가 이준호를 좋아하는지 아닌지 그것이 알고 싶다. 집중해. 자, 이준호를 떠올려봐.
That's what I say all
어때?
the time.
좀 같이 있을 때 심장이 막 팡스 드는데 그런 적도 있어. 뭐야 이 새끼 얼굴까지 빨개지고 야 너 나한테 좋아해. 잘 모르겠으면 이준호를 살짝 만져보는 건 어때? 만졌을 때 야
Without your consent.
아 근데 시니어도 없이 저렇게 둘만 나온 건가?
Woman, I knew it.
태성이 변호사 맞죠?
왜 왕이 직접 나왔어?
저 사람이 뭐합니까? 얼마 전까지 태산의 대표였잖아.
자 그만 수덕거리고 사건에 집중합시다. 이 대안 노선을 봐주십시오.
어째서 좋은 대안이 될 수 없는지 직접 보여드리겠습니다.
Different level of presentation.
죄송합니다. 미리 허락도 받지 않고 재판장님과 배석 판사님들을 출연하시게 했네요.
아 저게 우리입니까? 저 겉복 입고서 고개 까닥까닥하는 세 명이?
네. 오늘 날씨가 아주 화창하던데요. 이렇게라도 행복로 위를 달려볼까요? 도로는 롤러코스터처럼 덜컹거려. 결국 이렇게 되고 소독동 많이 유달리 협조하지 않겠다며 지역 이기주의이며.
지역 이기주의라뇨? 다른 동네는 보상금이라도 제대로 받으니.
보상금을 더 받으려고 지금.
수천억 원의 국민 세금이 낭비되고 우리 지역 전체에 교통 대란이 닥치더라도 보상금만 더 받을 수 있다면 상관없다. 소송을 해서라도 이 공사를 막겠다.
그게 바로 지역 이기주의의 정의 아닐까요?
She's only making a point.
해수미 변호사라고 아십니까? 강천그룹 회장과 결혼했으며 아들이 하나.
왜? 태수미를 알아본 건데.
지금 하고 있는 사건의 상대 변호사입니다. 변론하는 모습을 봤는데 상대편이지만 멋있었어요. 나도 저렇게 되고 싶다는 생각이
I want to be like
들었습니다.
her. See? She admired her. There's so much story behind that I just know. This is why I'm watching this, because of that woman.
She looks very elegant.
I just want to know her story.
우리 영호 한바다에 취직시킨 거 그 태수미 때문이야.
I think that's her mother. I think that woman is his
이런 소리
mother.
하는 거 보니까
I think that's
태수미랑
Young's mom.
선배 사이의 소문
I may be wrong.
사실인가?
응. 한 번은 허락할게.
뭘?
태수미 잡으려고 내 딸 써먹는 거 한 번은 허락한다고. 취직시켜준 대가로.
취직시켜준 대가? 써먹어? 선배 무슨 말을 그렇게 해?
너 한바다 1등 만들고 싶잖아. 태산이 이겨야 하는데 태수미가 정계 진출하면 큰일이지. 지금도 못 이기는데 장관 되면 더 못 이기니까 그래서 영웅 취직시킨 거잖아. 아니야?
그러면은 내가 선배 딸 받아놓고 태수미 혼의 자식이 한바다에 있다 까발리기라도 할 작정이라는 거야?
그런 꿍꿍이가 있어야만 내 딸 받아줄 수 있는
Told
거야.
you. I told you.
대신 한 번만 결정적인 순간에 딱 한 번 이렇게 아무 때나 막 둘을 한 법정에 집어넣지 말라고.
But I don't even think she know. I don't know.
이거는 또 무슨 소리야? 무슨 아빠가 이래? 내가 정말 선배 딸 이용한다고 생각했으면은 못하게 말려야지. 그게 부모 아니야?
내가 못하게 말리면 너 결국 내 딸 내보낼 거잖아.
뭐?
이 세상은 영웅한테 기회를 주지 않아. 서울대 로스쿨 수석을 하고 변호사 시험에 만점 가까이 받아도 자매인은 안 된대. 그런 딸을 보면서 아무것도 못해주는 내 마음은 나 그냥 나쁜 아빠 할래. 영우한테 그 어떤 원망을 듣더라도 그건 내 몫이야. 내 딸 이용할 생각으로 데려간 나쁜 후배랑 결탁을 해서라도 나 영우한테 기회 줄래.
아니 그러고 보니까 우리 아버지 서울 법대 나오셨다고 하지 않았어요 저번에?
네.
그럼 대표님이 이 대학 후배겠네. 아
Ah,
뭐야?
he's
우영우
putting
변호사
two.
낙하산 맞네.
낙하산이요?
아 어쩐지 이상하더라니. 혹시 백이 있었구나. 와.
But she doesn't even know.
고래 얘기 듣는 거 재밌어요? 진심?
뭐.
근데요, 외뿔고래, 양쯔강 돌고래까지 가면요 지쳐요, 사람이. 나는 시험 망쳐서 울고 있는데 지는 1등하고 와가지고 고래의 조상이 파키케투스라는 소리 하잖아요?
진짜 한 대 지어받고 싶다고요. 지금도 봐. 나 잊어버리지도 않잖아요. 그동안 파키케투스.
도대체 이게 무슨 말씀이신지.
고래 얘기 평생 들어줄 것처럼 굴다가 1년도 못 참고 닥치라고 그렇게 영화한테 상처나 줄 거면 아예 시작도 하지 말아야죠.
I kind of like what
준호
she's
씨도
doing.
그래요.
She's like, be real with her. If you care about her, just let her know.
저 얼마 못 갈 것 같은 마음 아니에요.
그럼 영화한테 가서 말해요. 얼마
Then
못
tell
가는
her.
마음 아니라고. 왜 사람 단지를 헷갈리게 해요?
아니 대체 제가 뭘?
우영우도 권민호도
Me?
다
Who do you
헷갈리죠.
like?
때문에.
She's funny, I think.
I don't agree with that, that girl. How long are you gonna be with her? I mean, it just reminds me of my case too. When I introduce you to my people, like my friends, are you gonna marry with
Oh,
him?
okay.
I mean, when you fall in love with somebody, do you really think about every big picture and then meet that person?
Yeah.
I mean, you never know. There's a time you go out, hang out, and you developing your emotion. Same with the girl has autism, so you have to date and you have to think about marry. And if you don't do it, you cannot meet her. I mean, that's ridiculous.
I didn't connect that. I thought what she was saying was, why are you stringing her along?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just let her know that you care about her? Stop acting to everyone like you're the perfect guy. Even to me, you're acting like you're so perfect, right? Let her know if you care about her. That's what I got from that. But what you're saying is right. There are some folks that will definitely look at you and want to judge you for the choices you make, But we don't worry about people like that, right?
I mean, someone have a special needs or someone have some situation. Is it different? I mean, you can hang out with them, get to know
It's
each
not.
other.
Yes, I agree with you.
And
Not different.
yeah. I mean, they shouldn't say, oh, you have to think about future, you have to worry about this, and if you decide everything you're ready, then you can meet. I don't agree that.
Well, yeah, I think what she's trying to say is you better be real. Don't play with her kind of thing because she likes Uyamu,
And also she kind of liked him too, so I see, I understand. But I just connected because of my experience.
한바다 변호사 맞죠? 같은 사건 하는데 이름도 모르네요. 태수미예요.
제 이름은 오영우입니다.
우영우? 왜 어디서 들어본 일 같지? 아까 인상적이었어요. 기억력이 대단하던데요?
아, 네.
But you know, do you remember in the car she said, "Oh, so she looks like a mother." So she knew it. She knew it. That's the daughter of her.
But she doesn't know that that's her daughter. She doesn't know.
I mean,
How
are you
come?
talking about Taesumi or I'm talking about Hanbada? I mean, who's the CEO of Youngwoo's company?
I'm talking about the woman that just met her in
Oh
the
no,
car.
I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about
The other one.
The other one.
I don't know.
Because she in the car, remember? Oh, she looks like just her mother. The phone.
Oh, okay.
So she knew it, but she acted like I don't know anything.
But how come the mother doesn't know that's her?
No.
Maybe the mother gave her away. You see what I mean? Maybe the mother doesn't even know.
우변이 대표님 백으로 들어온 낙하사는 게 웃깁니까? 다 같이
He's
분노하고
trying to say
긴장해야 되는 아닌가?
that's why they hired her.
왜 분노를 긴장을 해요? 뭐 다 같이?
부정취업이니까.
무슨 소리 하는 거예요? 영호가 부정취업을 했다는 증거 있어요?
우변 아버지가 대표님 방에서 나오는 걸 봤어요. 생각해봐요. 한바다도 그렇고 태산도 그렇고 대형 로펌들은 다 로스쿨 졸업 전에 취업을 확정해주잖아요. 근데 졸업한
What's
지
the
6개월이나
difference
지나서
though?
신입들 오팀에 워크샵 다 끝난 뒤에
So
우변자
what?
쐈어요. 이게 안 이상해?
Is it a law in Korea?
백이 있으면 뭐 어쩌게요?
So what up?
경찰에 신고할 건가? 아니 감석진이라도 찾아가서 불 거예요? 그냥 영호를 괴롭히고 싶은 거면서 정의로운 척하지 말란 말이에요.
그냥 우노가 강자예요. 자폐인이니까.
I disagree.
Well, I kind of understand why he's thinking that way.
Do you want to talk about it? Big.
Okay.
He's saying, okay, so there's some kind of like nepotism, right? Or solidarity, right? This is the kind of thing you say. In this world, yeah, who you know matters. But, you know, when doesn't even know, she's just being an attorney. She passed the bar flawlessly. Yes, because of autism, they didn't want to hire her. Everywhere her dad goes with her resume, they didn't want to hire her. It was tough. So someone that took her into her law firm knows the father. So what?
But you know that part, but he doesn't know it. He worked hard to go there, and then he knows that the girl is the actually same graduate from the Seoul University,
Yes.
which is number one.
Yeah.
And then he knows her father, and she has like a really good family. Seems like that guy is from nowhere. Like he's a self-made man to be there.
But I get it though. If you're a self-made person, why not focus on what you can do for the company?
But I understand where his frustration
No,
comes from.
I think he's being too nosy and he's being jealous. You
Well-
know why? Because Onyunwoo is getting praise, he's always winning cases, and is exceptional. What's wrong with that? At first, no one believed Onyunwoo can literally work there or succeed because of her abilities. And she's doing good now. He got a whiff that your father knows the CEO. That's how you got this job. But my thing is, talk about her professionally. Is she not doing her job? Is she not helping the team? What is the problem with what she's doing? I mean, I understand if for some reason they're playing favorites, like if Onyunwoo makes something, you know, breaks the rule. I mean, she's already quit once just because she thought her, you know, abilities might limit her. But she was brought back in because she was encouraged. I don't get his point.
Well, that time he came to the boss, Jung Myung-seok, their leader, and he said, how did you process her resign?
Resignation.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I haven't processed it yet.
Yeah, so he felt that time it was not fair because it's not, you know, regularly happen like this.
But babe, I'll say this. If you were working on my team, you write a letter of resignation and say, I want to quit because I don't think I can help you anymore. Well, I know that you bring value to the team. Sometimes you have to tell some people that maybe they have emotional breakdown at work. You say, take time, go think about it. And if you come back and say you really want to do this, then I'll support you. You can't just allow good people to leave for bad reasons. So I'm not with him.
I understand, but they went to workshop, they, you know, passed some test to be there.
Young-woo did the same.
No, Young-woo just came with someday, like 6 months later, after all done, she just came from nowhere. That's what he sees.
Oh, I see.
So I understand his frustration. He doesn't see that connection like what you have. So all his eyes, well, Young-woo is from Seoul University. Her daddy is coming from the CEO's office. And
so his suspicion.
Yeah, and then the girl's father is some kind of big judge, and he doesn't have anything, and then he knows, he worked hard for, who he is right now. So I understand the frustration. I mean, somebody seems like it's so easy, but for him it's hard to be,
But babe, I'll tell you one thing. I understand that mindset. I don't believe in focusing on other people's, advancement for mine. I focus on what I can do. You see what I mean?
I agree with you that, but I just understand why he's mad.
I do. I do too.
That
but I think focus on the next case. How can I help? Now, if you keep, this is unfair practice. It's backwards. It's not forward. You know what I mean?
I mean, sometimes my kids do a good job together, but a lot of time maybe I support more like my son because just showing him more directly because of what he has. Like, good job, I give him lots of support. And then girl, my second child say, what about me? I mean, they are same rookies. They did something together, but maybe Jang Myung-seok's eyes on Woo Young-woo to say good job. But
that's not the case. This is not the case. They're not doing the same thing, Dave. I mean, come on. She's like the Michael Jordan of that team. She's like the best player. Come on, give her respect, right? I am just strongly against that because I feel like it is unfair. Especially to her, because she's such a special person. She just wants to focus on work. I think it is very weak-minded to be focusing on other people's progress or success. Focus on yours. Do yours.
It's very fun. I mean, I hear others' opinion about my team. It's...
자, 이준호 씨?
제가 이준호 씨를 한번 만져봐도 되겠습니까?
예?
제가 이준호 씨를 좋아하는지 아닌지 확인하고
See,
싶습니다.
I told you.
저를 만져봐야만
Can you only check
확인하실
by
수 있나요?
touching me? Good question.
이준호 씨를 만질 때 제 심장이 얼마나 빨리 뛰는지 분당 심박수를 재보려고 합니다.
절 만지지 않으면 심장이 빨리 뛰지 않는 건가요? 저랑 같이 있어도?
She's like, what's going on? Why are you getting close? Not normal. Stay back.
섭섭한데요?
What?
I don't know what happened. Awesome director.
우리 딸 왔어. 선영이가 영호를 취직시킨 데에는 사실 다른 이유가 있어. 그거는
오롯이 좌절하고 싶습니다. 좌절해야 한다면 저 혼자서 오롯이 좌절하고 싶습니다. 저는 어른이잖아요.
영호야.
아버지가 매번 이렇게 제 삶에 끼어들어서 좌절까지도 대신 막아주는 건 싫습니다. 하지 마세요.
야, 영호야. 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 영호야.
This is the first time she's ever been mad.
She just had a good time with a boyfriend.
This is the first disappointment she's ever had with her dad. So sad.
I think Mindu gonna do something there.
Oh my god, this guy, man, I swear. Get a life. Oh. Oh my god. You see what I mean? When you encourage this is what happens. They never stop. It's just like...
Next.
설마 도망치는 겁니까? 무슨 할 말 있는 거예요? 저를 알아보지 못하시겠습니까?
You're not gonna talk about it? No need.
You wanna talk about some?
I mean, what do you think?
We can talk.
You didn't cry. Check her. It's kind of sad in the end. Do you really blame her dad though?
I think I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't ask her to hire my daughter. The lady came to him and asked him. So it's different.
Yeah. I mean, you hear what his father said. When you're a parent, you will know what I did. You know, this episode talked about something that's kind of important. In America, it's called eminent domain. So this means sometimes the government can say, we're going to go through, they'll buy your property. And I think in some cases, though, there are laws that prevent eminent domain, you know, for the greater good. They do things. Which side do you stand for? Do you stand for Won Young-woo's team or the government's team?
Because I watched the video,
Yeah.
I mean this drama, and I feel more Woo Young-woo's side. Because if a government say, oh, actually this happened, and then look at their inside, some different view, maybe I think differently. But you know, that's their hometown. Just to go there to destroy the town like that, I wouldn't be happy. And it's kind of interesting how director put it this way, like small town compete with the government. And Woo Young-woo, like a rookie, and compete with the Tae-sumi. I mean, that Woo Young-woo's mom, who's like a really king of the lawyer. And Kwon Min-woo is saying Woo Young-woo is the...
How do you know that's Won Young-woo's mom?
They say that.
Who say?
Woo Young-woo's daddy say that.
Really?
She said, so that rumor was true.
What rumor?
Lady have affair, she has some daughter somewhere. And then he said yes.
Really?
Yeah. I was kind of surprised how it is easily just showing us like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought he gonna make some more tension there. He just said that like that.
Oh,
so he
no,
said the
no.
rumor was true, and then he said yes.
I want to know the connection. How did she not know she had a daughter? That's the most important thing for me. I think we kind of like skipped the discussion we were having about which side did you go for the case. I want to say, I know there's sentiments, but if you really think about it, babe, imagine Dubai. Imagine all those people that had their land if they didn't want it. There will be no progress without change. In a way, I'm for the government. I like her argument, but I like Won Young-woo for finding a flaw in her perfect presentation, a lawful flaw. So I'm kind of interested to see what the judges will do.
I mean, it's very tough because judge knows who's they're fighting for, like a government, and then judge is more for government. You know, they are like one team.
But if you follow the law to the letter, it should not be biased.
I mean, they put it there because easily people are gonna do that. That's why they put it there.
So interesting
Yeah.
episode. So let's watch the next one.
Okay.